Hey all, how are you? It's your pal Dave. It is Friday, March something or other. It's got to be like the 7th or so? Yeah, somewhere around there. Anyway, like I give a shit. Let's flip this around. I wanted to show you guys something. So I'm on the lot here. There's the edge of the retaining wall right where it's turning its last corner and then pausing. I'll walk up there just a sec. But this is the first time that this area has been dry enough that I was willing to venture down here where I didn't think I was going to get bitten by something. But this spot right here, this is where I want to put this gazebo. Isn't this cool? It's not quite as steep on that side as I thought, so it's not going to be so hard. But the gazebo is going to be on posts right here. And then from the gazebo, you know, you'll be able to chill down here, really quiet spot, looking down into this little pristine valley down here. And then, of course, you got the view all the way down the coast, kind of, sorta. You know, we'll do some landscaping and trim back some trees and stuff like that. But this is where that gazebo is going to go. Just a really sweet little spot, you know, to be able to see the pseudo sunset. Some of the year the sun's setting over the water there. You're just kind of missing it with the hill there, but not by much if you look at where the water line is. But here, let me now that's like really steep down there. But we really don't need to worry about this too much because this is just going to be a pathway down to the gazebo. But this is right on the edge of the property line. You can see hopefully there how sheer that cliff is right there, and you can see kind of the natural drainage coming down right there. That sucker is going to be flowing probably. Well, we'll see. We'll see how well we leveled the lot. That's going to be the ultimate determining factor. But you got a better view down here. There's the neighbor's house right there. It kind of looks cool, tucked up in there from that view. I hear he's already selling it. I hear that the owner feels like it's too big, too cavernous for him. I gotta admit, I'm not crazy about it. I watched it pop up in no time. Doesn't seem to have a lot of character. I'm trying to really build something into the land here. But whatever, everybody's got to do their own thing. But you can see another perspective here of how the hillside comes down and where we'll do the orchard and whatnot. So my thought is this little pathway, this would be really cute to have a creek coming down here as well, kind of in little terraces, like terrace and little waterfall and little terrace, where you're stepping over the creek on little steppers as you come down here. Yeah, I love landscaping features like that. And then it'll end going underneath the gazebo. You know, there'll be a recycling filter down under there that you can get to just under the entrance of the gazebo. So, you know, you'll have that nice sound of trickling water. So you'll always have to pee. So walking back up here. So we've got enough room here where we can kind of zigzag the path back and forth. So if you have old hips and knees, it's not so hard. But here now we can see the guys are virtually done with the wall. If you remember, we decided just to be on the safe side and prevent erosion, and because this side doesn't have as many brick layers to it, that we would just come around the corner here. And then the water should, when we get the lot re-leveled and everything, we'll have it all focused on this corner. You know, all of these bricks have spots where water directly behind them can come out, so there's no buildup of any pressure or anything like that. But the idea is the surface water, you want to pack the surface as tight as you can so you don't get too much absorption. And then you can run everything all the way over here to these two big main drain receptacles. And that's really all these are drain receptacles. And then you can see here the guys have already started to cut down here where we're going to run the drainage pipe and really run it far enough away from the land that we don't run into any risk of it causing any erosion. You know, erosion, earthquakes, things like that on hillsides, those are real issues, you know. Homeowners insurance is, haha, you're fucked here. So you better build it right the first time. Just walking this. I haven't taken you guys down on this side because I haven't felt up to it. Hips healing, that's good. Got a little bit of an infection going, but we got some antibiotics going, but it feels good now. Maybe that's just all the anti-inflammatories I'm on. See here, you can get a better idea of how each little terrace, each little cabina is going to have its own little level, and kind of see how it's all going. I still surprise myself every time I walk this. Just because this is so out of the realm of normal for me. This is just not something that I ever thought was going to be feasible in my life. I mean, I think we all have dreams. I'm glad I pulled the trigger on it. I'm definitely going to have to get some financing. You know, I mean, look at this fucking wall. This was not what was expected. I mean, look at how many levels this is here to take care of that drainage. What do you think it's going to be like on that other side? Over there, it's going to be just the same. And then we got it really steep. I mean, this is going to be wrapping all the way around that other side too, eventually. But just this wall, I'm like, God damn. So, you know, I mean, I live in one room in my house. I moved the bed into my living room because it was more cozy and I liked the view from the windows a bit better. It's like, I don't need any of this shit. I could live in the back of a fucking car, but this is happening. And I'm like, all right, you know, seriously, I've almost been thinking that I don't plan on living up here. I plan on working up here. Maybe I'll retire up here. But okay, so for the main house, my initial thought was I would do a master suite upstairs, and I would keep that for myself. And I mean, that's still a possibility. But the truth is, why don't I do 2 master suites up there? You know, do a kind of a split staircase and still be able to have the nice big open ceiling in the main living space. And these 2 master suites up there. And I mean, now we're really talking boutique hotel, right? So anyway, so I'm really happy where I am right now. My little cozy spot is perfect for me and the dogs and the cats. And when I think about bringing that all up here and having it still be something that I'm happy with, where my needs are met, where I'm still enjoying my life and I'm not feeling like my dogs and cats are being an incursion into somebody's good time staying at my place. Well, I mean, that would be ideal if that all worked out, but you know, it would feel awkward. I guess I don't really know how it would go, but I really wouldn't want to be stuck in a situation where people are unhappy being at this high-end boutique hotel with a Rottweiler taking a crap on the lawn or so. I don't know. You know, people are fucking uptight. So anyway, my little place is just fine. The rent is great. The neighbors are amazing. So, you know what? One day at a time. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Try not to fall on your ass, dum-dum. Kind of hazy today. But never a bad day. Never a bad day when you got these 2 in your life, right? Hi, guys. Hello, babies. Kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you guys. Okay, kids. From Hermosa Beach, one of the hills above Hermosa Beach. There's Hermosa Beach down there. Headed right down there to that white building. The big tree just to the right. My homie Eric's down there. I'm going to go hang out and throw the frisbee to the dogs and smoke a big fat bowl. So have a great night. Enjoy your weekend.